Welcome to the 232nd Julian Assange Sydney Town Hall gathering. Today is World Press Freedom Day. It is important to realise that while most men and women view press freedom as highly desirable, there are those who despise it. It suits those who depend on a corrupted system of governance to suppress press freedom. Julian Assange is imprisoned in torturous solitary confinement for his free press operations with WikiLeaks. With Julian prevented from being a journalist, our corrupted governments are free to continue horrendous crimes against humanity. Human rights abuses pile up around the world while the truly free press is very much suppressed. On World Press Freedom Day, governments traditionally congratulate themselves for what they call, quote, press freedom, unquote, and condemn governments of non-aligned nations of suppressing the press. The reality is that the dominant press in the West is controlled rather than free. The controlled press publishes only information that suits a specific class of people. This class of people is known as the parasite class, which seeks the absolute control of everything, including people. The parasite class deceptively controls large numbers of people without them realising they are being oppressed. The majority of people are highly influenced by a meticulously devised narrative that serves the parasite class. For people to realise their true oppression, they must first be aware of it. True press freedom would allow journalists to publish hard evidence of their oppression. True press freedom would mean Julian Assange would still be free to publish this kind of evidence. True press freedom would mean we would all be free to publish in the public interest. True press freedom would mean everyone being able to speak freely on the internet. True press freedom would mean governments could be made transparent through the action of whistleblowers, securely leaking public interest information to trustworthy organisations like WikiLeaks, in the knowledge that trustworthy journalists like Julian Assange would be free to publish this information. Truth is universally helpful to decent people, but we must remember that not everyone is decent. Psychopathic liars will view the truth as a threat to their power. The parasite class favours censorship and the political imprisonment, torture and assassination of truthful journalists. That's why we all need to show our unity for a free press. What can we do? We can speak up for Julian Assange, who published clear and irrefutable evidence of human rights abuses carried out on behalf of those who want him dead. A truly free press is, by definition, what we would have if Julian Assange was free to publish public interest truth. A controlled press is not a truly free press, no matter how much gloss can be put on it. As decent people, we need to stand up for what we believe and help free Julian Assange. Whether we operate out of selflessness or selfishness, we will all be better off with a free press. And that will require that Julian Assange is a free man.
Free Julian Assange! Free Assange!
There are many perceived issues, some real and some fabricated. But they all boil down to governments and corporations lying to us and not doing what we want them to do. We need to unite for a truly free press. We need to unite for a press that is free to publish the truth, and we need to hold our governments to account. On World Press Freedom Day, Julian Assange is standing alone in solitary confinement. If you believe in a truly free press and the public's right to know about the crimes of governments and corporations, you need to stand with us for the freedom of Julian Assange. Free! Free! Julian Assange! Free! Free! Julian Assange! Free! Free! Julian Assange! Thank you.